I think that we all, as artists, because we're highly sensitive people, and this machine around us, this so-called music industry, is such a demonic thing. It sacrifices people's lives and their essences.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Real Evvonne. So I just want to do this quick intro and then let y'all look at the clips to let you know why I believe what I believe. I believe, based off my research and what I see, that anybody that you see in Hollywood, in the music industry, and not just anybody, I'm talking about people that have deals that's like, like out there, whatever, but definitely in Hollywood. But the music industry specifically as well. These people do sell their soul, and what that means is they're making a deal with the devil. It's a contract. You don't believe me? Okay. Remember I told y'all before, like with the Bible, anything, there is truth and there are lies mixed in. But one thing I do know is, remember the 40 days, the wilderness? And when Yahusha, some of y'all call him Jesus, that's not the correct name, but anyway, was in the wilderness and Lucifer came to him, and that's not the real name either. I'm just trying so y'all can understand. And basically was saying that if you bow down and worship me, talking about him, the devil, then he will give you the world, the riches, anything you want. Now, do not think when it comes to the devil that that's all you have to do is just bow down and worship. No, 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 no. That's why you have to sign a contract with him. You're bound. It's a blood contract, basically. And you have to sacrifice. Now, your sacrifice could be, family member, friend, something near and dear to you. Sacrifice that, including your child, stuff like that. Your parents, and people that, try to break the oath or try to go against. Then you get your DMXs, people like that. You get the people that's getting locked up, like they're trying to teach them a lesson, or these people just end up dead themselves if they don't abide by that contract that they sign. Okay? You do not get to where these people are without signing a contract. And do not even think that, oh, yeah, what about the people that fell off and they no longer? No, they're still bound by it. You ever see especially like with music, they got it could be 20, 30 years later and these motherfuckers come back doing reunions and shit. Yeah. And it's not all about money. No. Remember I told y'all before, like in the Gucci Mane one, these people are not looked at as people because they're not it no more at that point. They are property. They're a product. They're dollar signs to the one that owns them. Okay? And they got to go through a whole lot of stuff too. The rituals is like the more you do, the more money you get. You got to do this. Why you think they be throwing up the signs, the sixes and the devil horns and stuff? Just fucking saying. So anyway, go ahead and watch the rest of this video. Comment below your thoughts. Thumbs up the video. If you're new here, please subscribe. And as always, I appreciate everybody that has donated to my PayPal or supports me on Patreon. So if you want more videos like this and you appreciate my work that I bring to y'all, please continue to show your support by supporting my channel by making a donation via PayPal, no matter how small or large. Everything is appreciated. And keep watching, and I'm going to see y'all in a soon to come video.
I had to ask some friends because I was hearing a lot about her, and so they told me, who she was and what she was doing. And I come from the school of thought there's just some things that the public just shouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like things that happen between two people, a wife and a husband, girl. I just don't think that it's for mass consumption. I just have always felt that way, and I just think that the whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, kind of bastardized, like whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success and now it's the ultimate goal. And if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not.
Hi everybody. Hello Philadelphia. How are you doing?
This evening we have with us a young lady named Lisa.
Hi everybody.
Good evening, Lisa. Let me ask you, let me start out by asking you, how did you get started in show business?
Well, when I was 6 years old, my mom Well, when I was 6, I got run over. Well, to make a long story short, when I was 6, I got hit by a truck. And the truck driver was a producer of a TV series called he really didn't have the name yet, but he was starting a show, and he got to know my family and everything well, so when he got to me, he saw that I could act, he saw my acting abilities, and I was not shy or anything, so he put me in this first series, and he named it Lisa Across the Sidewalk.
Let me ask you, do you think the world of television and entertainment is a hard business to get into, or relatively simple?
Oh, it's very hard. It's very hard. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Look right into this camera, and I want you to tell many, many aspiring entertainers advice.
Okay. One thing I like to start off by saying is hold fast, hold on to your dreams. If something fails, if you go out for an audition or something like that and you don't get it, don't let that stop you. Just keep on. Step back up, stand back up, and try again. And you keep trying, and you keep trying. And once you get your foot halfway in the door, that's your doorway. That's the opening. First thing, key to success.
You released a CD like almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I released a gospel record when I was 15 because I grew up in, a household where all I ever did was listen to gospel music, and my parents are both traveling ministers, and so I kind of sang about, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music,
Yeah.
but it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
And I remember one day coming from the studio at 6 o'clock in the morning and pulling over on the highway. It'd be like 4 cars, just to watch the sunrise. And it was at that point that I fell in love with Arizona. I said, you know what, this has to be God's country, because I'd never seen anything as beautiful as that sunrise. Then I met the devil in God's country, and it's not so much who, it's what happens and the things that the devil does. It's not so much a person, even though he acts through people. You can't call one person the devil.
Joe Arpaio?
You can't call any one person the devil. You can't do that because no one person has enough power to be the devil. And it's through all these hardships that I realized that, this is God's country because I met the devil here. Because if I hadn't met the devil here, I wouldn't realize I was strong enough to overcome the obstacles that the devil would place in my path. And it's by overcoming these obstacles that I realized that this is God's country. Because He helped me get over these obstacles. He helped me get over these hurdles.
Okay, but when you're done here, when you're out of here,
I'm not looking back.
You're not coming back?
No, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back for a show. I'm not coming back for a visit. I'm not even driving through the states.
Still do it. Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
Good grades, and you know what screwed it all up was this one guy. He broke my heart, and I was like, cool, thanks. I was like, now I have to do something pretty ridiculous and insane with my life, so why not sell my soul and go on Jersey Shore?
Souls from demons or something, as I remember correctly?
Yeah, yeah.
Now what was...
Well, you know, there's a rich history of the devil in rock and roll. It goes all the way back to, like, Elvis was everyone said, he's playing the devil's music. What was that great song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Oh, Charlie Daniels.
Charlie Daniels, he had some devil in there, and it goes even back to, before that, who's Robert Johnson?
Right.
You can find his roots, you know, way back to the beginning of rock. And so, you know, had we sold our soul to the devil? How else can you explain us being here on the these two guys...
Do you record while the bus is moving, or does it have to come to a stop?
Yeah, well, sometimes they don't want to, and they're, you know, Gaga, we can't get, you know, the frequency's weird, and, you know, it's sounding a little bit strange, and I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna, you know, I get a little bit mad.
This is the third temptation of Christ. After he had renounced the economics of turn the stones into bread, and the politics of worship me and you can rule the world, Satan. People don't speak about that very often, but you know how to become a political champion by worshiping Satan. I mean, it tells you that right in the text. After having transcended economics and politics, oh, would Jesus be just so light? So the devil took him up onto the tower of Herod's palace and says, oh, you're so ethereal, just cast yourself down, and God will bear you up. And Jesus says, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. That's the sense of temperance. Don't go up like a balloon. Stay on the ground.
If you enjoyed this video and appreciate my work, and you would love me to continue to upload these videos, keep these cranking out for you, please support my channel by donating to my PayPal. And the link will be in the description box, and whatever you choose to do, I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.